Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to have enough money saved for emergencies, vacations, or even retirement, while others struggle to make ends meet? It's not that they earn more or have better luck. It's that they live by a set of smart money habits. These people are called frugal, and being frugal isn't the same as being cheap. It's about making thoughtful decisions to avoid waste and save money without sacrificing quality of life. In this video, I'll show you 6 things frugal people never do. By avoiding these common habits, they manage to keep their finances under control, save for the future, and live stress-free when it comes to money. Whether you're looking to improve your finances or simply understand how these habits work, you'll find useful tips that can change the way you think about spending. Number 1. Frugal people never waste food. Frugal people are very careful about food, and one thing they never do is waste it. Food is a big part of a household budget, and throwing it away is like throwing money in the trash. That's why frugal people plan their meals carefully, only buy what they need, and use up everything they have. Before going to the grocery store, frugal people make a list based on what they already have in the fridge and pantry. They avoid buying too much fresh food that could spoil before they get a chance to use it. If they cook too much, they save the leftovers for another meal, like lunch the next day, or freeze them for later. Frugal people also get creative with their meals to use up ingredients before they go bad. For example, they might turn leftover vegetables into a soup, make a stir-fry, or use stale bread to make breadcrumbs or croutons. Food waste is a big problem for many households. In fact, the average person throws away a lot of food every year, costing hundreds of dollars. By being smart about how they shop, cook, and store food, frugal people save money and reduce waste. It's a simple but powerful way to stretch their budget and make their groceries last longer. Number 2. Frugal people never buy cheap, low-quality items. Frugal people know the difference between cheap and good value. They don't buy low-quality items just because they cost less. Instead, they focus on buying things that are durable and worth the price, even if it means spending a little more upfront. The reason is simple. Buying cheap, poorly made products usually costs more in the long run. For example, if you buy a cheap pair of shoes, they might wear out quickly, and you'll have to replace them soon. On the other hand, a good quality pair of shoes may be more expensive, but it will last much longer, saving you money over time. Frugal people think about the long-term value of what they buy. They invest in products that will stand the test of time, like quality clothes, sturdy appliances, or reliable tools. This means fewer replacements and repairs, which keeps more money in their pockets. Frugal people also research before making purchase. They read reviews, compare products, and choose the best option for their needs and budget. They would rather buy one high-quality item that lasts for years than keep buying cheap replacements that break down or don't work well. In the end, spending wisely on quality items saves money, time, and frustration. Frugal people understand this and avoid the trap of buying cheap, low-quality products that won't last. Number 3. Frugal people never impulse buy. Imagine walking through a store and spotting a cool gadget or a trendy outfit you didn't plan on buying. Before you know it, you're at the checkout, swiping your card without a second thought. This is called impulse buying, and it's something frugal people avoid at all costs. Frugal people are careful with their money. They don't make quick decisions on purchases. Instead, they think about whether they really need the item and whether it's worth the price. Impulse buys are often driven by emotions like stress, boredom, or the excitement of a sale, but frugal people recognize this. They've learned to control these urges by planning ahead and sticking to a budget. To avoid impulse buying, frugal people often make shopping lists and only buy what's on the list. They also use techniques like the 30-day rule. If they see something they want but didn't plan to buy, they wait 30 days before making the purchase. Most of the time, they realize they don't actually need it. Another tactic is using budgeting apps to track spending and set limits. By knowing exactly where their money is going, they avoid unnecessary purchases. In the long run, avoiding impulse buys helps frugal people save a lot of money. It allows them to focus on their financial goals, like saving for a house or building an emergency fund, instead of wasting money on things they don't really need. Number 4. Frugal people never pay full price. Frugal people rarely pay full price for anything. They know there are many ways to save money on almost every purchase, and they take advantage of these opportunities. Whether it's clothes, electronics, or groceries, frugal people always look for deals, discounts, or sales before making a purchase. One of the easiest ways they save money is by waiting for sales. Instead of buying something right away, they plan their shopping around big sale events like Black Friday, end-of-season sales, or holiday discounts. They also use coupons and cashback apps to get extra savings. Frugal people are smart about comparison shopping too. Before buying, they check different stores and websites to find the best price. They often buy items in bulk when it's cheaper or use loyalty programs to earn rewards and discounts. By never paying full price, frugal people save a lot of money over time. These small savings add up, allowing them to stretch their budget further and spend their money on things that truly matter, like saving for the future or investing in experiences rather than unnecessary purchases. Number 5. Frugal people never ignore their budget. Frugal people never ignore their budget because they know it's the key to staying in control of their money. A budget helps them see exactly where their money is going each month, allowing them to save, spend wisely, and avoid financial stress. Creating a budget is simple. Frugal people start by listing all their income and expenses. They set aside money for important things like rent, groceries, and bills, and then decide how much to save. By doing this, they can track their spending and make sure they're not overspending on things they don't need. Frugal people stick to their budget. They avoid going over their limits, especially on non-essential purchases. If something unexpected comes up, like an emergency or a surprise expense, they adjust their budget instead of using a credit card or borrowing money. Budgeting tools like apps or spreadsheets help frugal people stay organized and on track. These tools show them how much they have left to spend, helping them make better financial decisions. By never ignoring their budget, frugal people ensure they are living within their means, saving for future goals, and reducing money-related stress. It's a simple habit that makes a big difference over time. Number 6. Frugal people never prioritize wants over needs. Frugal people are good at telling the difference between wants and needs. They always prioritize their needs, things that are necessary for living like housing, food, and bills, over wants, which are things that are nice to have but not essential, like fancy clothes, gadgets, or dining out. When making decisions about money, frugal people focus on what they truly need first. For example, they make sure they have enough money set aside for rent or mortgage payments, groceries, and savings before they think about spending on entertainment or luxury items. They also understand that constantly spending on wants can quickly drain their budget. Instead of buying things just because they want them in the moment, frugal people take their time, thinking carefully about whether the purchase is necessary and fits within their budget. They often delay buying things they want, and in many cases, they realize they don't need them at all. By putting needs first and thinking carefully about wants, frugal people avoid unnecessary spending and keep their finances healthy. This habit allows them to reach their financial goals, like saving for emergencies or future plans, without feeling deprived or stressed about money. Frugal people have mastered the art of managing their money by avoiding certain habits that many of us fall into. These smart choices help them save money, reduce waste, and keep their finances under control. By following these habits, frugal people are able to reach their financial goals, whether it's saving for a vacation or preparing for retirement. The best part is you don't have to make big sacrifices to adopt these habits. Small changes in the way you spend and think about money can make a big difference over time. If you want to improve your finances, try adopting some of these habits. With a little effort, you'll be surprised at how much you can save and how much less stressful money management can be. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.